So the company that designed the software is on the carpet tomorrow before this House committee, and one of those members is with me now, Morgan Griffith, Republican out of Virginia, and hello to you and good afternoon from the Hill.
Good afternoon.
I am certain you'd like to talk to Kathleen Sebelius first, but you will not get that opportunity, at least not tomorrow. Your first question to these tech executives then, what do you want to know about their design and what they tested before it went public?
Well, I'd like to know what the testing was, but I'd also like to know when they told the administration that it wasn't going to work exactly the way they planned. I mean, we're hearing now that not only do you have difficulty getting through, but if you get through, the numbers that you're being given are not correct, that apparently they have two groups of numbers, and if you're under 49 or if you're over 49, you get the same number for that particular grouping, and if your age is somewhat different than either 50 or 27, your numbers are not going to come out correct on this website. So I'd like to know who advised them that that's the way they ought to proceed.
Well, Kathleen Sebelius said last, it's just on your first issue, that the president was not aware of the problems beforehand. What do you think about it, True?
Well, you know, the president has been in the clouds on a lot of things, so I'm not surprised that they didn't inform him on this, but somebody in the administration had to know before October 1 that the people who were preparing it, that this was not going to work, and frankly, should have advised the president and should have advised the Harry Reid and the Congress, because we were debating at that very time whether or not the whole thing should be delayed for a while.
Yeah. This seems to be bipartisan. I'm hearing from a lot of Democrats who are frankly ticked off too. You can log on right now and find a page on Politico.com where the Democrats are asking questions and demanding answers from this administration also. I mean, normally it does not go that way. What is your impression of that?
Well, I think it shows that they're worried about what's going to happen, because they stood up and defended it all the way, even through the government shutdown, said we're not going to agree to any kind of a delay on Obamacare, and now it turns out that that was probably a bad policy, and they're worried about it, so they're trying to make up. And, of course, we're trying to gather stories like the Democrats and the presidents, and anybody who wants to let us know what's going on, www.gop.gov/your story, and we'd love to hear what your story is.
All right, okay, that website's out there. Now, one final question. Speaker Boehner said that more Americans will lose their health insurance because of this law than will sign up for these exchanges. Did you hear that comment earlier today?
I didn't hear the comment, but I think he may be right. I know that my family is looking at what we're going to do. Our insurance is going to change dramatically, and we're trying to get into the website. My wife has been unsuccessful in doing so.
9 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. We're going to be watching for that hearing, sir. Thank you, Morgan Griffith, the Republican out of Virginia. Thank you for your time. Now, meanwhile, the Republican